Alrighty. Had a pretty successful night on the back end of things over here behind the camera. Actually got both brakes sorted and packed and ready to go in between this one. So when I get done with this one, it'll just be packing up select basketball and uploading the video to YouTube. Also got to run over to the gas station, get some Doritos and a Coke. But I got my gloves on with no Dorito dust, so we're good. Anyways, I don't figure there'll be a ton of us in here tonight. I gotta figure out where to slide all these boxes to get some room. I'll just go this way, I guess. But those of you that are here, I hope we can have some fun. There's all your box information for the blasters. If you guys can hear and see me okay, just give me a thumbs up, let me know. There's not a lot of room on this table when we do these big, long mega boxes. I do hear a train coming too, so we'll have a train blowing in our ear here in a second. Yeah. Doritos have grown on me. I used to not eat them much as a kid. I was like a sour cream and onion Lay's, and then those like twisty Fritos or whatever. I used to eat those all the time, but now I'm back into Doritos. I sure hope we can find some Giannis. You've had a rough, well, everybody's got the Bucks who has kind of had a rough go of things with select anyways. I had a couple breaks where I was like, oh, that's pretty good for the Bucks. Anyways, enough rambling. We'll go ahead and get started. You got Anthony Davis, Lou Williams, Harrison Barnes, and a Russell Westbrook select company to get it going. That's not going to get us too hyped there. There you go. Got an Anthony Edwards base concourse. Steven Adams, Denny Avdia premier level, and Tobias Harris flash for the Sixers. Kyrie Irving, Isaiah Joe rookie, Lonzo Ball, and it is a courtside. Man, this is a trippy card. It's a courtside. It is blue prism. It's kind of hard to tell unless the light hits it just right. It's Evan Fournier with an Orlando jersey on, but it'll go to the Celtics because they've got his team name updated there. So probably not the best courtside we could have snagged, but it's a start. Steph Curry, Luka Doncic, Zeke Naji premier level, and a DeAndre Ayton purple and green. There's a Halliburton, Fred VanVleet, Brooke Lopez, and a Ben Simmons flash. Looks like it's got another piece, or that may be the part of that print line up there. Peyton Pritchard, Draymond Green, got a courtside Nikola Jokic, nice, and a Victor Oladipo blue prism for the Rockets. his courtside Victor Oladipo's, I think, says Heat on it. Well, one blaster down. We couldn't get a rookie on the Flash Prisms or the blue and green. And our two bigger rookies we got were both concourse base, so not the best box to get her started on. Damian Lillard, Tyrese Maxey rookie, Kristaps Porzingis, and a numbers insert of Joel Embiid. Kemba Walker, Xavier Tillman, Karis LeVert, and a Precious Achiuwa Flash rookie for the Heat. It does have that notorious print line these Flash cards get for whatever reason. It's been about 50-50 so far in the boxes I've opened that they have that print line. It may make me, if I ever buy a bunch of boxes to break, I may have to stray away from the blasters just for that reason. Because some of your more premier cards coming out of the box are always mal-printed. Brandon Ingram, Tobias Harris, Devin Booker, and this one looks a little different. It may be purple and green, but it looks brighter. Definitely different. 43 of 49. Davis Bertans for the Wizards. Nice. Nice numbered card. It's Davis Bertans, but still, anytime you snag a numbered card, it's always cool. Ben Simmons, Tyrell Terry rookie, a Kyrie Lewis Jr. premier level, and an Andrew Wiggins. Man, that looks super similar to the other card, but this is the purple and green. That one's more like a pink and green, I guess. LaMarcus Aldridge, Victor Oladipo, Julius Randle, and a Kawhi Leonard Flash. Again, it's got that gnarly print line up there. These blasters have not been doing it for us. Isaac Okoro. There's a LeBron concourse. I saw Hornets, so I was getting a little excited. It's a cool picture, though. Devontae Graham courtside. And a Kawhi Leonard blue prism. That one doesn't have any big print lines like the other one. Yeah, blasters are not where it's at right now. About to start on our 4 mega boxes, so hopefully we can get some Giannis on the board, some LaMelo, and just some better rookie parallels altogether. Here we go. There's a Cole Anthony, De'Aaron Fox. Got a Jalen Smith cracked ice premier level. Sweet looking photo there. And a Giannis numbers insert. We better go ahead and sleeve and top load that one for good luck. I think Brad's been in 3 breaks for the Bucks and never pulled a Giannis. D'Angelo Russell, DeJounte Murray. Got a D'Angelo Russell cracked ice for the T-Wolves. And a Jalen Smith silver. Nice. I got a little fuzzy maybe there. Jalen Smith with a couple solid cards coming out of the mega boxes already. Karl Anthony Towns, Daniel Turu, Cracked Ice, and Beef Stew, Isaiah Stewart Blue Prism. Man, I wish I could remember who said that in a break one time. I use that all the time now. I stole it from whoever said it. I apologize. I just think that's the coolest nickname. Old Beef Stew. Reminds me of all those, what was it? Campbell's Chunky commercials with like Donovan McNabb and all the boys back in the day. There's a Sadiq Bey rookie. You got Anthony Davis courtside. A nice one. Lakers. Joe Ingles Cracked Ice. And Marcus Smart Blue Prism for the Celtics. There's Patrick Williams. Goran Dragic. Karl Anthony Towns Cracked Ice. And a Chris Paul Cracked Ice numbers insert. I always double check those because the numbers inserts have so many different colors. I can't hardly tell if it's a true Cracked Ice or some sort of parallel that might be numbered. Alright, we got Andrew Wiggins, Grant Riller for the Hornets, Sadiq Bey Cracked Ice, very nice, and Eric Paschall, purple and green. Desmond Bain, Patty Mills, Tyrese Maxey, Premier Level Cracked Ice, and a Rui Hachimura, purple and green. It's a nice one too, it's a Premier Level. I'm very interested to see how much Select Basketball they printed. I feel like they printed a ton of football, although there's not a crazy amount of listings available on eBay. Like, there's a bunch available, but it's not like extreme. So I'm interested to see what they end up selling volume wise on Select Basketball. Markelle Fultz, Klay Thompson, Goran Dragic Cracked Ice, and a Markelle Fultz Blue Prism. Really hope Markelle Fultz has a good solid long career after what happened to him. Alright, to keep it moving. I did see someone post today that I guess hangers have hit some stores. So I don't know. That's Walmart's. I don't know. I'd imagine some of the other stores get them too. Maybe like Hobby Lobbies and Barnes and Nobles and stuff. But the hangers are usually a pretty decent value. I don't know what they're going to charge for those, but you usually, depending on how many cards are in the hanger box, you usually get some good value out of them. Zach LaVine, Devin Vassell rookie, another Sadiq Bey Cracked Ice. Hope we don't have a duplicate box here, but it's a good one to get it if it is. Bradley Beal numbers insert. Domantas Sabonis, Blake Griffin. Yeah, we might have hit up a little bit of a duplicate here. Goran Dragic. Yeah, we got a new one. Aaron Nesmith Silver. Jeez. There we go. I saw some pre-sales going on for 2020 122 basketball. I have like K Cunningham rookies and stuff like that. I think it was Chronicles draft picks, maybe. I have to go back and look. Jason Tatum, got a Kenny Martin Jr. rookie, Drew Holiday cracked ice, and a Patrick Williams blue Prism Concourse for the Bulls. RJ Hampton, got a rookie courtside Isaac Okoro for the Cavs. Sweet. Oh, what? That's so random. That happened with that Daniel Toru a second ago. Dang, that's awesome. Cracked ice courtside Isaac Okoro for the Cavs. I don't know what the Cavs cost, but I would imagine you could do some things with that card to make your money back. Got a Precious Achiuwa blue prism. Courtsides are hard to come by. They don't throw them out like they do field levels in football. Very nice. Get the little pieces off some of these top loaders. Can't believe those are back to back like that. I was bamboozled by the Daniel Toru, but for back to back courtsides of the same player, that's pretty wild. On a side note, if you guys are interested in what is it? Prism Baseball. Prism Baseball just came out. I think Walmart's price is like $60 for a mega box. I know that's what it's going to be for Topps Chrome mega boxes, so I don't know. Walmart may be the new flipper because it seems like they're raising their prices by like 30 or 40% on everything. Trae Young, Ja Morant, got a Patrick Williams cracked ice. That's nice. And ooh, a Silver Select Company Nikola Jokic. Sweet. I just say that to say, like, if you see it on the shelf, you might give it a scan before you just run and check out with it. Because a box that was $39.98 or whatever last year, it looks like they're going to be like high 50s this year for those Prism mega boxes. And I think Topps Chrome's the same way. It could be a regional thing, though. Like, certain areas may have them priced higher than others, but that was a post I saw today. I thought it was kind of odd. Target seems to be the pioneer for keeping prices low. That's why the bots end up getting all that stuff usually. Draymond Green. Got Emmanuel Quickley, Premier level. Is that our first Quickley, I think, of the night? Precious Achiuwa cracked ice Premier level, and Beef Stew purple and green Premier level. 3 solid rookies in a row there. The mega boxes are definitely have more success with them, but just unfortunate it's only 8 more cards in the blaster and the prices basically double. Just tricky. This mega has definitely been similar to the first one, but I've had a few unique cards at least. Fred VanVleet, Peyton Pritchard, Andrew Wiggins cracked ice, and Xavier Tillman purple and green rookie for the Grizzlies. Another Halliburton rookie. Jimmy Butler, Patty Mills, cracked ice, another Andrew Wiggins. That's a blue prism this time. Got a bunch of Andrew Wiggins parallels. But you know what we don't have is a LaMelo Ball yet. We really haven't pulled but maybe one Ant-Man, two Ant-Man, I don't know. First few breaks I did of Select, it was Anthony Edwards every third pack, I feel like. Obi Toppin, Kyle Lowry, cracked ice Ben Simmons, and Denny Avdia rookie selections. Chris Paul, Nick Richards, Premier level. Hey, there we go. Nice Tyrese Halliburton, cracked ice, Premier level. And a silver Mitchell Robinson. The silvers and the court size did not pop out a lot in retail. Yeah, this is one of the later breaks I've done. I think I've done like probably less than 5 2 a.m. breaks, but I usually hit the 1 a.m. breaks quite often. I will say, as far as addiction goes, me and Maverick have a slight addiction to Pokemon, actually. I really like ripping sports, but I find when I rip sports, I start spending a lot more money than I do if we just rip a little bit of Pokemon occasionally. So me and Maverick will rip Pokemon every couple weeks or so. Ashley will yell at us because there's Pokemon all over the floor. Jace will step on the Pokemon and bend them, and me and Maverick yell at him. And then we don't rip Pokemon for a week or so because we're all fed up with each other. And then we do it all over again. Isaiah Stewart, DeAndre Ayton, Tobias Harris, cracked ice, and a Ben Simmons blue prism. Ben Simmons and Andrew Wiggins all over the place tonight. Zion Williamson. Oh, thank goodness. Jeez, finally got one. Happens to be a courtside. Very nice. It's not a parallel of any sort, but just to finally see one and it happens to be a courtside, that's always nice. I don't know off the top of my head what the base courtsides are worth, but I do know PSA just gave you another option to grade at $150. Guess they lowered their express price. Not sure that it would be worth it to send that one in, but pretty cool. They gave you another option open up. Got a Brandon Ingram cracked ice and a Killian Hayes blue prism Premier level. We're getting them Pistons rookies tonight. We're going to have the whole roster before it's all said and done. Emmanuel Quickly, Kristaps Porzingis. There's a Carmelo cracked ice for the Blazers. And silver numbers Paul George insert. The Clippers. I hate when those fuzzies get down on those top loaders. Davis Bertans, Eric Gordon, Xavier Tillman cracked ice, and a Cole Anthony, purple and green Premier level for the Magic. We need a nice LeBron, a nice Giannis, nice Wiseman at some point. A little better. We're doing all right. I have heard of some crazy autos being pulled out of retail. I haven't pulled but a couple of autos, and they weren't nothing crazy. Zach LaVine, Devin Vassell, Kimball Walker, cracked ice, and Campazzo. Purple and green rookie for the Nuggets. Alright, last pack out of this box, and then we'll bust open our last box. Demonis Sabonis, Jonathan Isaac. Man, Sadiq Bey is going nuts. This is, I think, the third cracked ice. This is the premier level, too. And old Tobias Harris has quite a few parallels as well. Man. A lot of people like this kid. I think he's going to be pretty solid. Somebody's got to be solid for that Pistons team. A bunch of kids running around. I think they get rid of Sekou Doumbouya too. He was one of their oldest players. Alrighty. No pressure. I gotta pull a crazy Giannis here. Tyrese Maxey, Kemba Walker, Isaiah Stewart, cracked ice. That somehow does not surprise me. And a Devin Booker Select Company insert. Damian Lillard, Vaka Zubac, Markelle Fultz, cracked ice, and a silver Donovan Mitchell. Sweet. I don't know, I feel like we've only pulled maybe 5 silvers tonight. I haven't really done my research on the silvers, but they must have just really saturated a hobby with the silvers and didn't really put a whole lot in retail. Because like I said, they don't really pop up a whole lot. I'm trying to get these cards out of here, but I got a corner hung up there. I hate whenever the corner catches. Like right there on the edge and I miss it. I'm trying to pull cards out of it. Bam Adebayo, Onyeka Okongwu, got a Kyra Lewis Jr. cracked ice premier level, and a LeBron James blue prism. Very nice. LeBron James maybe either the sleeves bowed in the front or LeBron James is bowed in the front. They took some really good pictures of LeBron for Select, I feel like. A lot of the pictures are good. I don't care for the premier levels so much. I feel like they're more animated. We can look at this one and see what I guess maybe what I'm talking about, but I don't know, like he almost looks like a cartoon character there to me. Sweet card, though, for Kyler Lewis Jr. I think it's Peyton Pritchard, maybe? He's got a pretty sick courtside picture. I haven't seen it in my hands, but I saw it on a photo the other day. Bogdan Bogdanovic. Got a Jason Tatum courtside. Sweet for the Celtics. Theo Maledon cracked ice. One of the first Thunders cards that I can recall. And the first RJ Hampton's a blue prism premier level for the Magic. A nice little pack there. Denny Avdia, Vernon Carey Jr., Kawhi Leonard cracked ice, and a Jason Tatum silver numbers insert. We got like 3 Kawhi parallels tonight too. Oh, yeah, I just noticed that. The cards get a little bit turned up there at the corner. See if I can put a little pressure on it maybe. So I don't want to put it down in the top loader and already have it turned up so much. Open that loader up all the way and see if it'll get down in there. Maybe it'll flatten a little bit while it's in the top loader. And a team bag with some other cards. I haven't seen that on any other cards. That's the first one I've actually noticed any sort of like edge defect. James Harden, Duncan Robinson, had Devin Booker cracked ice for the Suns, and Jameis Ramsey purple and green for the Kings. Anthony Edwards is one of our first rookies that we pulled, and I don't think we pulled one since. Cassius Winston. There's a Giannis. Got a Kemba Walker cracked ice courtside for the Celtics. And Saban Lee. Purple and green for the Pistons. Did we get them all? And there's, oh, dang. That's one that's got it too. I need to start looking at all these cards, I guess. It's got that little bitty turned edge there. I hadn't noticed that until that one last pack. Kimba's barely got it going on that side. Must have been something when they were in the box then. If it was one or two cards, I could see it being from like a factory, but those boxes must have had a ding or something. See, that one doesn't have it like turned up. It's just got a little bit of like a soft corner on the bottom part of it. It's not like curved. I don't know, we'll see what this last pack has in store. I see, I don't see it on those. It's odd. Russell Westbrook. There's a Peyton Pritchard Premier level. Got a Precious Achua cracked ice. For the Heat, that's a Concourse. And our last card is Isaac Okoro, Concourse Blue Prism. This is an interesting break. I feel like we pulled the Pistons roster twice over, and then we got some premium cards of a few other players. Pulled one LaMelo, one Anthony Edwards, and no James Wiseman. kind of odd. Let's see what we got here. We got Evan Fournier. That is a prism. Blue prism courtside for the Celtics. Anthony Edwards concourse. Tyrese Halliburton concourse. Precious Achiuwa flash. Davis Bertans. It's like maybe like a pink and green. Out of 49 is what that was. Yeah. Very short printed card there. Kawhi Leonard blue prism. Jalen Smith silver. A Giannis numbers insert. Jalen Smith cracked ice. Isaiah Stewart blue prism. Daniel Otoru cracked ice. Numbers Chris Paul green cracked ice. Got a Tyrese Maxey cracked ice premier level. Sadiq Bey cracked ice. Aaron Nesmith silver. Another Sadiq Bey cracked ice. Patrick Williams blue prism. Precious Achiuwa blue prism premier level. This is a nice looking card. Isaac Okoro cracked ice courtside. And then we had this the regular courtside. Silver Nikola Jokic select company. Got another Patrick Williams to cracked ice. Isaiah Stewart premier level. Purple and green. So I get these cards unstuck. Precious Achiuwa cracked ice premier level. Manuel Quickly premier level. Xavier Tillman purple and green. Another Tyrese Halliburton concourse. And we pulled some pretty good cards. We just kind of focused in on those mid-level rookies a lot more. We didn't really hit the home runs with the big guys over and over. Mitchell Robinson silver. Tyrese Halliburton premier level cracked ice. Got a LaMelo courtside. Killian Hayes premier level blue prism. Paul George silver numbers insert. Got a Cole Anthony purple and green premier level. Xavier Tillman cracked ice. Campazzo purple and green. Another Sadiq Bey cracked ice. That was a premier level. Donovan Mitchell silver. Beef stew cracked ice for the Pistons. LeBron James blue prism. Kyra Lewis Jr. cracked ice. RJ Hampton blue prism premier level. Theo Maledon cracked ice. Jason Tatum courtside. We had a couple other courtside bases that were pretty solid too. Jason Tatum silver numbers insert. Jameis Ramsey purple and green. Saban Lee purple and green. Kemba Walker cracked ice courtside. Devin Booker cracked ice. Isaac Okoro blue prism. And a Precious Achiuwa cracked ice for the Heat. Like I said, we loaded up on some Pistons. Got a few nice Halliburtons. Precious Achiuwa was a big one. Isaac Okoro had a few cards. I don't know. It's a couple of the mega boxes I felt like had a lot of similarities to them. I think that might have been what happened. And I've seen that happen before. It happened in one other break that I did, and I've seen it happen in other breaks online. So I don't know. I don't know if the mega boxes are just run kind of similar or what. But anyways, I do appreciate you guys jumping in. If you need anything, just shoot me a message. I've got all the cards packed and sorted from the first 3 breaks. I'm going to do this one real quick. And we'll ship them out tomorrow. So they'll be on the way to you with whatever you want to do with them. But anyways, you guys take it easy. Have a good weekend. If you need anything, shoot me a message. And we'll see you in the breaks tomorrow. Later.